Good morning. I'm looking rough, but I'm getting ready to get myself together, at least try to flat iron my hair a little bit and put a little bit of makeup on so I can feel a little bit more presentable for the day. I have quite a bit of stuff to get done today, but I'm very excited about it. I've already talked to our brand manager for the day and she's got me right already. But I thought that instead of waiting to start the vlog until I got myself all together, I would start right now because I kind of have something to talk about throughout the day. And if I let you guys know what that is right now, then I'm more likely to stay on track. I made my little to-do list. It is so long, but on top of the to-do list that I have for business, I have homeschool and I have the kids, and trying to fit all those things in and throughout my day is difficult. So today, like throughout the day, I just kind of wanted to talk a bit more about why it is so hard, why it is so very hard to dream big as a mom, or specifically as a homeschool mom. Because it's hard to dream big as a homeschool mom. Your babies are with you all the time. You are responsible for their education. And so trying to fit in all the things, all the bits and pieces and parts of a dream, in addition to all of the regular things, is hard. But we're gonna do this together. I feel like I've had a lot of you reach out to me and say that you've had dreams lie dormant, and that you've been inspired or encouraged to pick them up and at least start working on them bit by bit. And I feel that. I feel that so very much. I feel like that's been a major portion of my homeschool and my motherhood. And y'all see me, I'm attempting to share a bit more about all of those things. Starts in the morning. It's pretty much not even morning anymore. Which is always the thing. I wish I could get up and start super early in the morning, and I'm working towards that. Like y'all know, I have my whole goal for my 5 a.m. morning routine, and that's forever a goal every single day. But the majority of the days I do not wake up that early because I haven't made that a solid habit just yet. So we get up, we get things done, we work on what we need to work on. If you guys don't know, we are a homeschool family. We have been homeschooling from the very beginning. My kids are 6, 8, and 10, and we are getting ready to set off on a year full of adventures, just telling the story of how we live and we learn. We are going on tour for 2020, and we want to meet all the people and do all the things and learn all the things and document all the things, and we are preparing for that. Alright friends, y'all know the deal. It's time for me to come out to my garage studio, and of course every time I come out here I have to spend the first like 25 minutes or so cleaning up, but that's just the way it is. So my kids are my roommates and also my husband, who has all his garage stuff over there, but still have a nice little office space over here, and I'm gonna use it. Grab my stuff and get in about 20 minutes of just straightening up before I can really sit down and get some work done. It is actually chilly out here, which is good for me because it helps keep me alert, and you know, so I don't get all those cozy feels and just kind of want to cuddle up on the sofa with the kids, which is what they're doing, by the way. Yes, so thank God for my mother-in-law, who has volunteered to come over and help me with my laundry and spend time with the kids so that I can get some stuff done. But first I have to put all this stuff away. These are all Brian's balls because he's a basketball coach now. He's coaching Cameron's team, which is so cute, but also leaves all the things all around. So, of course, this wouldn't be a proper homeschool mom vlog of the day if I didn't find a bunch of like writing stories all around. So, I need to try and keep those all in one place. It's so hard. Does anybody else struggle with having their kids keep all their stuff together so that you can like properly account for things? I get asked this question quite a bit as far as what do I do with all of their things, all the things they make, all the projects and things. And our Amazon rainforest project is right over here, and it's just hanging out, and I love it, but it needs to go somewhere. So sometimes I know what to do with their stuff, and then sometimes I don't. So for now, what I'm probably going to do is try to contain it, at least clear up the space around it from where they've been making and creating and all that other stuff, and we'll figure out what to do with it later. Okay, so let's talk. You have all these ideas, you have all these things you see yourself and your family doing, these dreams, and you just feel like your number one priority is them. Like, it is your family. It is making sure that they are good, that things are healthy in your home and in your life. And so you feel like what you sacrifice is all those dreams. And I've been there until I started feeling so frustrated because I had all these ideas and all these dreams and all these things that I wanted to be able to share, and trying to figure out a balance between, well, how do I take care of my home, my homeschool, my kids, my husband, or whatever the case may be, and still put forth effort to see those dreams come alive somehow. But it's hard. It's hard because your priorities are always feel like they are being stretched or pulled in different directions. It's the whirlwind. It's the whirlwind of things that have to get done in order for your family and your life to move along, like meal planning and cleaning and just all of those basic things that have to happen every day. And you get so caught up in those things that it's hard to figure out where other stuff fits in, especially as a mom, because this is your job, you being a mom and a wife. And if you're anything like me, you take that very seriously and it comes first. So with that being your priority, how do you fit all of these other things in? That's basically the struggle, and that struggle is real. What I'm finding is that God never asked us to put our dreams and the vision that he gives us on hold. It's just for an appointed time. So in the waiting, you work on things, you make plans, you give them to him, and you allow him to teach you along the way so that when the time comes, you're ready. At least that's what I feel like is happening in my life. I feel like I've spent the last several years just like really fighting through things and working on things, little bits at a time. There was a time period where I worked really hard on designing tees for the fall coat, and a time period where I worked really hard on organizing our homeschool. And then there was a time period where I worked really hard on making videos for our YouTube channels. And I feel like now this is a time where all of those things get to start to come together. As your time is freed up and as he sends you more help, I feel like that's where I am in this journey that he has us on. Sometimes I would feel bad maybe mentioning that mom was coming over to help, because I know what it feels like to not have any help and see people out there that seem like they have help and feel some type of way about it. But I also know the journey that it's taken to get here. I do remember those days where I wish I had help. And now, years later, the help is here. And when the help comes, like, are you ready for it? So now that mom is here helping out, it frees me up, gives me a little bit of time to work on something. And what will I get done? Like, what will I get accomplished? And I find that I'm not starting from square one, you know, because I did take the time to dream along the way and just know that it was for an appointed time, or it is for an appointed time, if that makes any sense. I know this light is all crazy and I'm sorry, but I can't open the garage for the light to come in. But at least I'm looking nice and clean and clear over here. I'm gonna finish up wiping things off. I'm gonna grab those boxes up there. They are bottles for the tour that I need to stack and put away. And then I'm going to get to work. All right, friends, look at how she got her life together. I'm gonna check on the kids, and I need to grab the holiday bucket list. What are you doing?
Watching TV.
It smells so good out here, y'all. Okay, so I think I've decided that at breakfast time we'll check the bucket list.
Kendall won't help fold the clothes because he's playing on the iPad.
Hey, Kendall. All right, that's perfect. So I basically put on my schedule at breakfast time to check the bucket list. So that's what we will do. Y'all know we love getting the satisfaction of checking this stuff off. Okay. Instagram stories. That is what I'm going to do next. So what I'm trying to do is be more active on my Instagram because I enjoy it. And now that I have added a lot more discipline to my life, I feel like I can enjoy it even more. So I'm trying to be more active on Falco Family's Instagram in particular. So with that being said, I wanted to start creating like stories that I can then archive to make it easier for people who visit our Instagram to go and check out what we are all about. So yesterday I went ahead and drew up a few story posts that will let you know a little bit about us. And today I think I'm going to draw up a few story posts that let you know or ask you guys questions to get you involved on the tour. It's really important for me that you guys be along for this journey of planning and maybe even meeting you guys in person. And so in order to do that, I thought it'd be super fun just to put it out there, ask you guys where you're from and what are your favorite things to do, where you live, and just for any suggestions on where you think we should go or what we should see or who we should meet and all of that other stuff. So in order to do that, I want to create Instagram a set of stories for this tour in order to put in the archive list, to leave like little drop spaces for you guys to be able to chime in. So that is what I'm going to do now. Also, I have like archive spaces ready to start just dropping in little tips and tricks and things that we do that are subject, like categories by subject. For instance, like writing, or a section on books we love, math. And then that way I thought it'd be a lot easier that if we share something in story form, I can just drop it into that specific area or category. So what do y'all think? Do you think it's a good idea? I'm trying to find the best ways to share how we do things in homeschool and in life. And yeah, you guys always give me the best ideas and feedback. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, it is lunchtime and this is what they're having. So yeah, we have leftover chicken and rice soup. The kids are gonna love it. I'm gonna give them some crackers. So the boys are folding clothes. Y'all, my diffuser, my oil diffuser broke last night. All of a sudden, it just turned on its own and then it would turn off on its own. So now I have to order another one of those. But yeah, first priority is getting lunch, popping popcorn, and watching The Biggest Little Farm. I'm really excited to watch this movie. I already watched it myself because it was recommended to me by our brand manager, and she told me to watch it and I loved it, and I was like, I can't wait for the kids to watch it with me. So that's what we're gonna watch today, and I think Mom is going to watch it with us. We've been trying to wait for Brian to watch it, but he's just gonna have to watch it at a separate time. So because all we end up watching at night is a bunch of guy things. Anyway, now I need to go ahead and post to my Patreon fam about our book club. So I think after I finish making lunch, I'll just go ahead and do that right before we get ready to watch the movie. That is my plan for now, just juggling like homeschool, business, and life. It's a challenge, but we can get it done, right? So you guys haven't seen these little faces yet?
We're watching a movie. We're just waiting for Nana. Oh, I'll show you all Christmas trees. I'll show you all Christmas trees. This one's really pretty. We don't have a stone. But I'm showing them the Christmas trees. The last one. This is the only Christmas tree that has a star. It's good. Look at Nana, guys.
Isn't that pretty?